What would it actually take for Terra Luna Classic to hit $1? Let's dive into the 3 main things that Terra Luna Classic needs to see to potentially hit $1. Right now, the price of Terra Luna Classic is sitting at a fraction of a penny. We have a market cap of about $1 billion and a total supply of about 6.9 trillion. The first main thing that we need for Terra Luna Classic to potentially hit $1 is massive burns, because our total supply at roughly 6.9 trillion Terra Luna Classic means at a $1 price, our market cap would have to go to that valuation, $6.9 trillion, which is basically impossible. And this is why we need to decrease our total supply down to probably around 40 billion Terra Luna Classic. That means at a $1 price, our market cap would become $40 billion. And this is why it's so important for us to try and burn as much Terra Luna Classic as possible to reduce our total supply. Right now, we're sitting at roughly about 40 billion Terra Luna Classic that's been burned total. We need our total supply to go down to about that number. And in that scenario, we could hit that $40 billion market cap, which when we look at something like Shiba Inu is actually potentially obtainable. You can see Shiba Inu in the past, they've peaked roughly around that $40 billion market cap. So if Terra Luna Classic could hit the all-time highs of Shiba Inu, we could see a $40 billion market cap. When we talk about a $40 billion market cap, we're going to need utilities to burn down our total supply and help get us up to that market cap through volume on the chain. And this is where we need to talk about some different utility potential. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please consider smashing the like button down below. And when you think of buying an NFT on Ethereum, you probably think of OpenSea, but if you ask yourself an honest question, where would you buy an NFT on Terra Luna Classic? You probably don't have an answer. We do have a couple platforms. For example, you have Miata, and you can see they have a couple different NFT projects here, but one, there's only a handful of projects, and two, there's just not a lot of transaction volume. When we compare this to something like OpenSea, for example, you can see OpenSea just on the one day, the 24-hour chart for volume on Ethereum. Some of these top NFT projects, for example, 1,100 ETH of volume in just 24 hours. This equates to $1.7 million of volume. With the 0.2% tax, this single NFT project could be burning over $3,000 of Terra Luna Classic every single day. Another major utility that we could see to help burn Terra Luna Classic would be a DEX. For example, when we look at Uniswap, you can see some of these volume numbers that Uniswap experiences, billions of dollars of transaction volume on these different tokens. If we could see that come to the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, where we get tons of volume into both Terra Luna Classic, USTC, and other tokens that maybe join our ecosystem, we could see the value go up dramatically, and the amount of Terra Luna Classic that could be burned from these kind of daily volume numbers would be insane. Even if we could hit $100 million of daily transaction volume on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, we would dramatically increase the amount of Terra Luna Classic that we're burning every single day. Without the burns, the increased market cap, and the utilities coming to Terra Luna Classic, we really don't have any hope of seeing a Terra Luna Classic to $1, even in the distant future. And that's where we need to look towards seeing a $1 Terra Luna Classic. It's not something that's going to happen next week or next month. It's something that's going to happen in a couple years. But if you want to see the potential for Terra Luna Classic in 2023, check out this video up here, and I'll catch you on the next one.